Hello, chat. I hope you all are doing well. It's our last stream before Pride Month ends. It's very, very sad.
I can't believe we all have to die in 2 days.
I know. We're gonna evaporate.
Time for us to kiss each other.
Yeah. One final kiss goodbye.
But yes, chat, I hope you all are doing well. We're here for episode 38, and today's recap, I wrote it last night. It is essentially a novel. It is a very long recap because so much happened last session. So, that being said, if everyone's good and ready, we'll dive on in.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. There's Winston. Also, I started to clean out my NPC art, and then I decided against it because there's a reason that a lot of them might become relevant that I can't mention.
Oh boy.
Mysterious.
The intrigue.
That being said, I do need. There's a search function. I was gonna say I need a search function so I can easily get through them. I guess I've just never used it.
Oh.
Yes, we head over to Winston with his tome by the fire.
Welcome back. Last time, Robin washed up in a nearby stream and spoke with their patron about the priests trying to take something from them, and about telling the party about what was going on with them. Talos spoke to Heslan about the process of becoming a god, and also learned that Akram was safe, and that God could change his form. Candle spoke with the ooze in the jar again, and it told her that it was a fragment of Adonis, the former god of order, and a fragment of chaos in ex-Archbane that was devoured. Candles figured out that the ooze was possibly a rebirth after 25 years of slumber. It told Candles that the priests wanted to merge it with Osiris, the Black Phoenix, similar to what happened in the past. It told Candles that it wished to bring forth the red flame of order and prevent any magical catastrophes. Candles spoke with the entity's chaotic other half, and it talked about extinguishing the colorless flame entirely and serving as new conduit of magic for mortal kind. It mentioned how it, in its current form, holds no malice, but it might if it were reunited with a more potent fragment of itself, mentioning that such a thing resides within Ponto. The entity told Candles that she didn't have to decide what to do with it now, but warned that the longer she waits, the more likely things are to go wild while Ponto's in close proximity. Naveen gave Palm a horn that could summon an apparition of her and could be used to contact her directly. She mentioned that she's taken a liking to Palm and wanted to give her a gift. The next day, while traveling, the party was contacted by Flynn, their Leonin friend, that they'd not heard from in a while. He mentioned that he, Claude, and Cheshire were doing well, and that they were looking into the Godslayers. Tom got them in touch with Ernest, Calypso, Bennett, and Teddy to exchange what they knew of the Godslayers and perhaps make next steps. The party agreed to meet up with them as soon as they figure out how to go after the Godslayers, and once they figure out what business they have to attend to in the Geridian Fold. Sturmir carried the party up a mountain by making himself huge with a spell, and following York's lead, the group entered the Nameless City. Talos peered into the past and saw the city when it was flourishing, watching as it slowly became desolate over time. And only Varaxes remained, weaving the tapestry. The party noticed specters of dragonborn-like entities standing in lines. At the city's center, the party came face to face with Varaxes. He spoke on how there was much to be done, but first the party would need to go and retrieve a scepter that rightfully belonged to Yorick. He suggested that Yorick stay behind, while the party did so, as it was in the hands of the priests called the Feathers of Osiris, worshippers of him seeking to resurrect him. Varaxes vowed to protect Yorick with his life while the group was gone. The party took notice of a scar on Varaxes' underbelly. He explained that it wasn't currently an issue, but it could be in the future. He mentioned that it was a result of him weaving the tapestry, but if the tapestry came true, it would be of little consequence. Varaxes explained his intent in doing all he did, mentioning that he was looking to break the cycle of time, in which the same events repeat themselves and the same evils arise. He wished for the world to go on and be beneficial to those that care about it. A sentiment the party agreed with. He mentioned that the distant calamity that would befall the material plane could also be prepared for, and the destruction could be dampened in some way, but it was something he's still working towards. The party was told to head north to Erlich, where a group would seek them out, aiming to help them. Before setting off, the followers of the Starlight Stag were let into the city, and the antler of the stag was returned to them. The group began their ritual to return the stag to the material plane, and they mentioned to the party that they'd be done with the ritual by the time they returned, and that around then they'd probably be able to meet the stag as well. The party offered words of encouragement to Yorick and a group hug, before leaving him in the hands of Varaxes and setting off for the north in search of the Prince's Scepter. And that's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
Thanks for that recap.
Is indeed where we
Hell
pick
yeah.
up.
I have a complaint.
Sure.
I can't put sunglasses on the orb emote, and I think that should be illegal.
You can't? Is it not
It
letting
won't
you?
let
How
me.
dare!
It won't let me. It doesn't allow me to modify the float or the orb, which is the two that I want to modify.
Yeah, I can't do
The
it either.
Borb.
Maybe
I should write directly to Twitch HQ about this.
it might
Yeah.
be because they're follower emotes and not sub emotes. That might be why. If I
Oh,
were to
okay.
guess.
Oh,
I made them
That's
follower
sad.
emotes so everyone in chat could participate with those. And also we
Wait.
have follower emote slots and only one emote slot that isn't animated.
I feel like if you've unlocked it by being a follower, you should be allowed to modify it.
I agree, because you still get channel points, even if you
Yeah.
aren't subscribed.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for that rude interruption.
No, you're fine.
It was
It's
just
a valid
very
complaint.
important.
I agree. Yes, we pick up with you all just finishing up your conversation with Varaxes. Just giving Yorick his words of encouragement and his group hug, telling him that you will be back soon. Before you all
that he's our brave little boy.
Yeah. Before you guys set off from the Nameless City, is there anything else you wanted to do before you leave?
Good question.
Feeling a bit peckish. Might bite someone.
Maybe we can find some type of snack for Ponto before we leave.
Ponto with balanced blood sugar sounds like an ideal scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
How are you going about that, I guess, is the question. Because there's definitely food around.
Party's like, we gotta feed this tiny monstrosity.
Varaxes would have pointed it out. What used to previously be a tavern still has a good and still fresh food store in it, so...
Oh, nice.
Well, I guess if that's the case, Barney is heading right to that.
Barney's on his way.
All right. You head to the tavern.
Yes.
Waffle House. Yes, you head on over to where this tavern is. You can see it's very old. Kind of opening the door. Just inside, there's a very fine layer of dust. It looks as though no one's been in here for quite some time.
Wait. Are we actually in a Waffle House?
We've been waffled to the house.
Dusty waffles, what?
I mean, with the correct attitude.
I mean,
If
I
you
guess
start
we could
throwing
Fresh
chairs,
food
maybe.
storage, so waffles are an option.
I mean, Gunther will eat anything.
Yeah, it can be a Waffle House if you start throwing chairs at the employees.
oh my god. I remember
Second
something
Waffle
like that
House.
recently.
Yeah, that's why I went
And
with Waffle House.
please
Those,
get a waffle.
those employees would survive anything.
They would.
I mean, it's all fun
Braver
and
than
games
any
until the
Marine.
employee like parries the chair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That video will forever live on in my head.
Rent free.
Yes.
Alright. I think Barney is gonna go and check the I guess the pantry of this place?
Yeah, so
See
heading
what's
back
available.
there, you open the door up to the place, and you can feel almost this magic sealant. Like you're crossing a threshold when you pass through. Because stepping inside, it's not freezing cold, but it's quite the chilly room. You can see all kinds of different stored foods, various breads, some cured meats and cheeses, pretty much anything you would need to run a tavern, and it all looks perfectly fine and fresh.
Right.
Kanto has. I wouldn't say dismounted, more of jumped off of Gunther
He did a Yoshi.
with a full. Yeah, I'm throwing Gunther into the hole. And he's just gonna do a nice little, I guess, full body check on the meat section of the pitch.
So
Like,
yeah,
what is Ponto just like colliding into it?
yeah, you're just launching yourself into the cured meats.
Yeah, he had no plan of landing.
Yeah, so you just
He
kind of
simply
go
saw food and
flying.
responded.
You send yourself flying, and you knock over probably what's like a I imagine there is like some sausage links hanging, and you knock those over, and a couple of other things, but there's plenty. There's plenty for you to eat.
And he is gnawing, biting, chewing. Ah!
Okay. I was gonna prepare something that might have been tastier than going it raw, but guess it's your prerogative. Barney's just gonna grab some ingredients because he's gonna make some sandwiches for the road.
Yeah, you're able to get get plenty.
Question: Did we all kind of find out about Did Candles share what the jar told her, or was that kind of?
No, but I was actually just about to. She was actually just about to start talking to Talos. When there was a moment.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, you get plenty of stuff for sandwiches. There's enough here for you to have probably for the trip there and back.
Yeah, I think he'll make enough exactly for that reason.
Yeah, you make some very very nice sandwiches.
And he wraps them up nicely in whatever I'm assuming there might be like some cloth or like some, hopefully some paper bags or something that you can like.
You actually find a very nice woven picnic basket.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, he's gonna he's going to place them in there, and he's gonna head over to Candles and say like, look, it's right. So I think just for safekeeping to have this last the entire trip and back, we should probably put these into the bag of holding. Yeah.
So there's something you notice actually when you go to put them in the picnic basket. It's much like the room, there's kind of this cold air coming from it. And when you put the stuff in there, it's almost as though it disappears.
Okay, that's interesting.
Are there any
What's
chewing
happened, Barney?
noises
No, there are not any chewing
coming from the
noises.
basket? Candles also. Oh yeah, it's a mimic. My thoughts exactly.
It's a chili mimic.
Yeah.
And Barney, if you like, you can make me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'll definitely do that before I stick my hand in there.
His name is Fridge.
Arcana check. Let's see. Wow, I forget I'm proficient on that. I'm confusing my character sheets between Barney and Kermit nowadays.
Blurring the lines between marshals.
That is a 17 plus 6, so 23.
Nice.
So yeah, looking at this picnic basket, you realize those sandwiches aren't gone. They are being stored almost in some kind of extra dimensional space. This is very similar to a bag of holding almost. But it seems to be specifically for food items, and it keeps them at a desirable temperature.
What a useful item. I love that.
Applicable fridge.
Delicious.
I like this as well. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this along.
And something else
This is
you
your friendly
notice-
reminder to keep it away from Ponto.
I mean, Ponto is not food, so you won't be able.
Is there
Well,
kind of like
debatable.
is there a lock, like a 3-digit rolling lock that you could password protect your basket?
It's like one of those password diaries you put in a riddle.
Oh my god, I remember those.
The basket is protected by NordVPN.
NordVPN.
We used Varaxes sign up code and got a discount.
Sign up code for Varaxes.
Or would that be OrbVPN?
125.
Orb VPN.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Brought to you by Orb.
You need to protect your calls.
Barney, there is one thing else about it you notice. You notice that on the handle to carry it, there's a little latch that you press it.
Barney is curious enough to, I think, that he will press it, yeah.
So pressing this latch, you see the wood on the basket kind of shape itself, and the basket gets small enough to be put in like a pocket or a pouch.
Oh, it's a miniature basket. That's so cute.
Mini.
Dollhouse furniture.
28mm scale miniatures.
I love the idea of Barney just holding this dollhouse-sized basket between his two front claws, like
Yeah.
carrying it with a limp wrist. It'll be so cute.
With his huge ass hands.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This big mitts. Alright, I'm definitely keeping this. Yeah, and I think he will definitely put it in his pocket.
You should probably get a keychain for it if it's going to be that size.
Little necklace.
You've gotten yourself, this is called Tag May's portable picnic basket.
Cool. I will add that to my inventory.
In fact, I'll type it out for you so you have it.
Okay. Cool. Forget I have a potion of invisibility.
Who needs a potion when you got a ring?
True. Well, I mean, you have the ring. Barney doesn't.
This is the
My
the
questionable
keyboard
villainous
ASMR
activities.
section of the stream.
Wonderful.
Talos.
Yes.
I was hoping we could speak privately a bit, if that would be okay.
Sure.
I wanted to know, what has it been like carrying Gon with you? I know that you've spoken with him, but have you felt anything different since you began carrying that?
Different in like, I mean, he's pretty light. When I get to forging, he kind of like hangs out and watches, and we talk about technique and stuff. But, or are you meaning more in like the kind of like emotional, like the task that was presented to me?
That too, but I mostly meant like influences on you. Have you felt anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He's gonna pull out Gond. Gond, have you been like mentally influencing me in any way?
Gon just kind of looks at you and blinks as he does.
Gon just blinks, and Talos
No.
suddenly, no, he's not influenced me at all.
I have done no such thing.
I'm not gonna roll insight. I think Talos just thinks so.
I think that's really
Yeah.
cute of Talos to be like, ask Gone for that.
Hold on, let me make a call. Go on.
So it doesn't fit in his character to manipulate, and I feel like if it was, my opinions on divinity would have been more changed than it has been. Why do you ask?
That's true. I spoke with the thing, the ooze. That was inside Yorick.
The thing you took out of his ear?
Yes.
It's alive?
Yes, and it claimed to also be the fragment of a god. Or two of them, I
What?
suppose.
Uh, what god?
Of order and chaos.
What was a fragment of two gods to Rick's ear?
It was brought there by the spider creatures.
Ugh.
They wanted it to merge with the phoenix.
But we have no connection with the Phoenix. How would getting inside of York accomplish that?
I'm not entirely sure, but it seems that it can. It seems that it has the ability to merge with creatures in some way. It possibly simply powerful beings. It spoke of the colorless flame.
Well, I suppose given that we are prismatic souls and have a connection to the colorless flame, it does make some sense.
Right.
And so you have this fragment on your person?
It's in the bag of holding. Still in the jar. It has to stay there.
So what are you planning on doing with it? Are we gonna attempt to destroy it or
That's
seal it somewhere?
that's what I don't know. The fragment of order wants to um it the fragment of order wants to bring back the red flame of order, and the fragment is tied to chaos wants to extinguish it and take its place. I don't I don't trust that, but I don't know if the fragment of order can be trusted.
Well, speaking on kind of how, which to trust, I think that's a little bit beyond my scope. At least my understanding of it, there has to be a sort of equilibrium between order and chaos. There can't be too much of one or the other. So, I suppose putting one in power over the other would upset that balance.
That does make sense.
I think for now, at least until we can find someone more knowledgeable about the topic who can we can maybe consult about it. Keeping it isolated is probably the best idea. And have you told any of the others about it?
No, not yet. There's something else.
Oh.
When I spoke with the fragment of chaos, it stated that Ponto is another fragment. It wants me to merge them together.
Poncho is a fragment of this like chaotic god or force.
That seems to be the case.
I knew it. Well, I didn't know it. Like, I don't know the a ton about the cosmology of the universe, but I knew he was chaotic more than the usual.
Right.
But I also kind of chalked that up to kind of, eccentricity.
I didn't want to keep it from everyone, but I don't know how Ponto would respond to this information, and it felt unfair to keep it from him alone.
No, I'm of the mind that, well, we don't need to share like every secret with each other, but things of this nature tend to come out sooner or later. So it's usually better to address it sooner on your own terms than later in a situation you have no control over.
Right? This is beyond the scope of something that I can handle on my own. I'm aware of that.
I think the group as a whole are wise enough, and we're all mature for the most part to address this. What do you think would happen if you told like Ponto that this thing wants to merge with him?
I fear that curiosity would tempt him into trying to release it.
That is entirely valid, yes. I think perhaps, and again, feel free to disagree with this. Like, I think at the very least, Gunther, Barney, Pomegranate, and Robin, they could probably know about it. Ponto, we can maybe tell him that you have that we have this piece, but maybe leave out the bit of it about it wanting to merge with them. At least until we get time to consult with someone more knowledgeable about this topic.
Perhaps, right. Thank you.
Of course. Are you okay, possessing this thing? You had mentioned like is gone having like a effect or burden on me. Do you feel that way?
No, I just wanted to be sure. Just in case it might be something to anticipate.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you, but at least in the short time I've kind of known you, you seem resolute.
Oh, sorry, just a sec. Okay, no, never mind.
Right. You seem, you have a good fortitude about you. I think if anyone could resist some kind of influence, I think you would be one who could do it.
Thank you. That means a lot.
That being said, if ever you feel like it is burdening you, please let us know.
Right. I trust you all, even Ponto in some ways.
And you'll just kind of like gently kind of like, pat two candles on the shoulder. Well, you should probably see. Go ahead.
I am glad to get this off my chest, so to speak.
Well, we'll get this handled. I mean, we've dealt with weird stuff before. Should probably see what the others are up to.
Right.
All right, yeah. Do the two of you go back over to the others?
I think so.
Yeah. In the meantime, was anyone else up to anything?
Yes,
Ponto's being fed, so no.
Ponto, who messaged Gamma about doing a secret stealth check to eavesdrop on that whole thing.
I would never. What?
What was Robin doing?
Yes, guys, I think it's moment to say something.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, I think I met the main priest, the leader priest of the Feudals of Osiris.
What?
Yeah, sorry, it was something I was thinking about it. It's just so many things happened recently. I met this guy named Llewellyn. He promised he could cure my condition, but I think he tried to take my soul out of my body.
Oh no, that's horrific.
Yeah, there is someone else who can tell you better than me.
It's someone we know.
No, but it's something he knows all of you. Varaxes, could you come?
You calling upon your patron.
Yes, I do.
I believe we haven't formally met. But greetings.
Who might you be?
But this is Varaxes, my patron.
Oh.
I don't
He
know.
rattles world. Yes, sorry.
Go on.
He prefers to work in the shadows.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good to meet you, I guess.
You as well. I don't know what the priests were doing to Robin, but they were trying to take something. They were trying to draw me out. I was able to stop them, I think.
I think they weren't trying to make my body empty, so they Osiris could return, since y'all defeated Osiris, right?
So,
Right.
I mean, I thought we dealt with Osiris Black.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, to clear up any confusion, Osiris and Osiris are different.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh! There goes Robin confusing names again.
Oh, it's all good.
No.
Oh my, this is embarrassing.
They
Oh,
want to
right.
bring back that accursed bird. I don't know a lot about it. I know that it's a phoenix of black flame. It's caused trouble in the past.
Right, so we've heard, certainly it caused trouble with the hunters and, you know, the Starlight Stag and their whole prerogative. We kind of alluded that it might be bad news.
Certainly bad news. The Phoenix is malice incarnate. It should be stopped.
I do wonder, is there anything on Robin's person that makes them more susceptible to this ritual compared to other people? Or is it just that since you were tied to them, they just wanted you?
Did you ask to Robin, or was it the character?
I guess I'm asking both Robin and their patron. Either one can answer.
Oh, okay. Well, I did soul project a few times. I pretty much had to leave my body without a soul.
Oh, right. I remember you did that last time. That's how we met in, you know,
At
before that
church.
encounter. Yeah, outside that church before that encounter with, you know, the
Yeah.
druid.
Varaxes, what do you think it might be?
I think they were trying to get a hold of your soul because you were away from this group. It's a lot easier to pick off an individual than it is a group. It's very likely they saw an opportunity. As foolish as their goals might be, I don't think these priests are dumb. They seem to have tact, at least.
Do you think we should stop them for good?
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Unless you want that bird to come back and corrupt the world. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, I'd prefer that to not to happen.
it may be a good idea to prevent that before they complete their goal to summon that bird again.
Right. And not to sound selfish or anything, but I'd still like to, own a restaurant one day.
I don't think that's selfish. You just have ambitions. Everyone has them.
So yeah, I think that will be another one of our goals to prevent these. Well, let's call them what they are, cultists, from achieving this goal of theirs.
Yeah. Alright, that was everything. I think it was getting too convoluted to keep hiding it.
Right.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest all this time.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure you had your reasons. We don't hold it against you, right, guys?
Of course not.
Well, do you think the shark guys taste like shark if you eat them?
Oh dear. Oh my god, Ponto.
I don't think that's not. I think Ponto agrees. We're in agreement here.
Yeah, let's call it what that was.
But if that is the case, that they saw vulnerability in you being on your own, first off, that means that we need to keep on sticking together here until we see this to the end. But second, I think we definitely need to kind of get a move on here. Not to rush, but while I definitely trust that Varaxes can keep York safe, we also, not everything's 100% or guaranteed.
Right.
You're right, Hunter.
Also, I guess, what is, do we know, so the patron, appeared before us, what does it look like?
Oh yeah, I forgot to describe it. Give me a moment, I keep forgetting.
Are you good?
Yeah, he's a Glabraesu. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I'm going to just paste it.
Cool.
He's a enormous Glabraesu. He has a lazy eyelid, and he's full of scars.
Oh. Let's take a look at one of those.
Oh my goodness. Oh my lord.
Would.
Yeah.
Would.
Whoa. That was
It's
so
a
fiend.
Glabraesu.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, is your patron single?
No. Candles,
So we
no!
can't-
Is he ready to mingle?
No!
Guys, remember, Barnes and Noble added that new section.
I did see that.
Yeah, me too. It's so funny.
It's very good.
But the answer, no, it's not single.
It's for Robin only.
We'll find out.
Ponto isn't going to take your man, but he certainly is going to eat him.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
I can be interpreted many ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
The unfortunate side of it is any way you interpret it ends just as badly as the other.
Yeah, it's cursed no matter how you spin it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Are you all up to anything else before you set off?
I think Barney is basically ready.
Ponto's ready to go.
That's good.
On
Cantor, can I speak to you privately?
Yes.
Alright, thank you.
The secrets
Alright,
of subterfuge
I
in
guess
this episode.
Robin and Cantor are going to be a part of the group for a bit. This is hard to me, but I got a vision of my condition at its worst. I don't want that to happen, but if it happens, could you kill me, please?
Now,
Oh, shit.
damn.
you say your condition's getting worse. Is it to where you would hurt other people? I guess, why do you need me to kill you?
It's something I have been feeling inside. I don't have to ask for other people's opinions about my condition.
Do you mind if I lay my hand on your forehead?
Sure.
Give me just a minute here. My character sheet went out for a little bit.
Oh no.
Sorry, it's back now, but it was just
That was Legend Keeper trying to update.
yeah, I guess it was kind of updating, or just, yeah, it was trying to update. But I guess, could I do Divine Sense here just to see if there's something, I guess, celestial or fiend or undead within Robin?
So using your divine sense, you can sense the presence of a fiend, but based on what you were told and what you saw, you could probably guess that that's Robin's patron.
Oh, okay.
As to Robin themselves, you aren't sensing anything divine, celestial, or fiendish.
Okay. Thank you. I'll ask Robin here then. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. No, I'm dead. I'll ask Robin here then. Is Gleberizu causing you this? Is he the main cause of this, or is this something else going on too?
No, it's something else. It's not a Varaxes. I know it's a hard task, and I shouldn't put this responsibility on you, but you seem the most fit for it.
I don't mind doing this for you, but
Thank you.
the only stipulation I have is that we try to work together to figure out if there's some sort of cure for you.
Yeah, of course. I only ask if it works.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Robin was agreeing that it's only a last resort measurement.
Okay. Gunther will also say, I'm assuming that you also don't want the others to know about this.
No, I don't want them to know.
and I can do that here for you.
Thank you, Gunther.
Of course. Thank you for trusting me with this. You mind if I try one last little thing here?
What is it?
Gunther will just do lay on hands to see if it can help out with like neutralizing this or like targeting what's ailing Robin.
So,
Uh,
as you use your lay on hands, Robin, you feel soothed by it, but it doesn't necessarily seem to affect your condition. And something you notice, Gunther, is that when you do that, when you kind of make contact, there is kind of this pulse of cold that runs through you.
That is chilling. I guess that probably won't work that well, but that is fine. How are you feeling right now? Oh, sorry, what were you about to say?
No, nothing. Don't worry.
Do you think you still feel up to travel with us, or do you feel like you're feeling unwell enough that you might need to stay back?
Well, if you have to kill me, I have to be around, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is a good point. Well,
Also, getting off group wasn't a really help at all. I couldn't find anything about my condition.
well, I'll still try my best here, but I will honor your wish as well.
Thank you, Gunther.
I think Gunther will definitely give Robin a hug here, if they accept.
Yeah, sure. Robin is going to hug back, I guess.
Yeah,
Gunther will follow.
In doing so, Robin, you can feel Gunther's warmth. Gunther, you can still feel that kind of cold sensation you got when you laid on hands.
Is it possible for me to make a medicine check to see if this is like cold as in like death cold, or cold as in something else?
Sure, make a medicine check.
Not good with medicine, but just out of curiosity. Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. That is an 18 plus your stats. 18 plus 2, so dirty 20.
It's not... So, the sensation of cold, you've seen the chill of death, you've seen just kind of natural cold. This doesn't seem to be either. This seems to be something more ominous in a way, something more sinister. You can't quite place it, but everything about it feels very unnatural.
Alright, Gunther will keep that in mind then.
Alright. The two of you return to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I think that was everything Robin wanted to say.
Yeah.
Return as well.
Yeah, you guys head back to the rest of the group.
Everything all right? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right
Everyone
then.
else ready?
Yeah, I'm ready as well.
All right. Do you all set off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys leave from the tavern. Kind of looking back behind you, you can see that you're speaking with Varaxes. The followers of the Starlight Stag are performing some kind of ritual with the antler in the center of them. And you can also see Sturmir's back there also, just kind of distantly watching over Yorick. Yeah. Leaving them behind, you all exit the nameless city, back out into the expanse of the Geridian Fold. And immediately it is colder again as you are reminded of the snow outside. And let me open the map.
Well, this is more like it.
Might be a little too cold for my own good.
Alice is just fine.
What a great day to have fur.
Yes, you all were told by Varaxes that you would find a group that could assist you in Erlich, which is the city to the north.
Cool. So I guess we are heading north.
All right, who's taking the lead?
Not me.
I can do. I mean, my survival's not the best of the group, but I can do a survival check.
Yeah, me too.
I do have advantage based on smell.
Yeah, go ahead and
I think
make
you
me.
should.
Go ahead and make me that survival check.
Oop, no. That's a 9.
Let me roll. That is a total of 17.
Yeah, you should take the lead.
So, as you all set out from the nameless city and you start heading north, following the lead of Barney, it's not really a pine scent, but it's a very woodsy scent that you smell in the air, as well as something very minty, and kind of following your nose and following the directions north, you can see that there is a big expanse of woods. You can see several.
Sorry,
You can see several what look to be at first glance pine trees, but not quite. They're similar in shape, but they seem to have roots at the bottom that aren't necessarily rooted to the ground. They seem more akin to legs. And these trees are just kind of moving about very, very slowly off in the distance. But you can see beyond this expanse of woods is what looks to be a warm light rising up from the city beyond it.
Well, I guess that's where we're headed. Don't know about these woods. Just, yeah, keep your eyes and ears open.
Given our involvement with the Spriggans, I can agree to that.
Right.
Yeah, as you kind of walk along, starting to make your way through the woods, the trees, despite it being odd that they are, again, moving though very slowly, they're moving. They don't seem to bother you. Although, every now, it doesn't look like they can see, so every now and then you find yourselves having to kind of walk around one to avoid bumping into it. Aside from that, you do see that there is more of that kind of that minty moss that you found before, in pretty big quantities, just kind of on the forest floor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Palm and Candles are just running around with their mouths on the ground like vacuum cleaners.
Moss.
Shoveling up the moss.
Delicious moss.
What is this kobold behavior?
It's free toothpaste for life.
Floor toothpaste.
It's the floor toothpaste.
It's good for your immune system, I think.
Surprisingly delicious.
Nematodes are good? Question mark.
We're gonna. I have to give some to Barney. So he can make some mint chicken.
Oh, that's an idea. Sure. He will produce his tiny little hand basket and put some of the moss in there to keep them fresh.
Yeah, you get plenty of moss in the air. As you guys are walking, make me some perception checks.
All right.
Making my way downtown.
20.
20.
15.
I got a 14.
I got
19.
a 18.
9.
I do have a passive 21. Way better, so.
So, some of you are a bit distracted as you're kind of walking. Again, there's the trees moving about and the moss. But some of you notice, up in the sky, there looks to be a comet, a blue comet, that seems to be getting a lot closer by the second.
Interesting.
And after
We're
a moment, you
underground,
all
aren't
start
we?
to notice it.
Oh.
Is that hitting this
We're
way?
I
Should we-
don't know. We better run.
Is
We're
there a
underground.
is there a
the
check
hell
we
is
can
that?
do to see if it's going to hit us or not?
I would say, what kind of check? I guess I would take nature or survival. Yeah, I'll take a nature or a survival check.
Not a survival check, a roll to survive.
Yeah.
My survival is 14. The check.
It
I
doesn't look
got
like
that.
it's aimed at you, but it is definitely right now looking like it's going to impact like very close to you, if not directly on top of you.
We should probably
would,
run
Yeah.
that
I
way.
got a 16 for survival.
Yeah, you come to a similar conclusion, Robin, and while it doesn't look like it's, again, it doesn't look like it's aimed at you. It doesn't look like it's, it just looks like it's unfortunately gonna land very close to you, if not on you.
It's death by natural causes rather than aimed causes.
Yeah,
Are we about to get sniped by nature?
I'm just thinking of that part in Dark Souls where the giants throw the the big javelins at you.
That's the sound of forgiveness. Screams and then silence.
Yeah, what do you all do?
I'm running.
Running, yeah.
Barney is running.
Running.
Okay, make me some
Yeah,
like-
athletics
probably use
checks.
that.
But like, I'm not
Ponto's riding on Gunther.
not running in the sense of like in like Prometheus, it's like running like so that it doesn't impact with you. Running sideways.
Yeah,
I
we're
got
running.
one.
No,
I
we're
gotta
running in a
lucky
straight
this.
line, immediately under, trying to get immediately under the comet.
We're gonna try and dive through the wave instead of being squashed by it. Can Crow give me the help action because I rolled a 12?
Yeah, Crow is frantically squawking in your ear.
Oh no, Crow, you
yeah.
made it worse. That's an 11.
Can I get a help action from Ponto? I guess.
Sure.
As I'm carrying.
Ponto kicks his little spurs into you.
Oh my god, that barely made it better. It went from like 11 to a 13.
Mine
That
went
sounds
from a
about
12
right.
a 12 to an 11, so
Yeah.
we're both
I-
doing the cartoon running in place thing.
Yeah, I figured North would also give me the help action because the first roll was a nat 1.
Oh my god.
So the second roll is a nat 20, so
That is much better.
much better.
The dice cotomy.
Like I swear, I am athletic. It's just that these rolls are not good. So
I think we were all caught by surprise.
So
This being underground and all.
you all start scrambling and to try to get away from this. And you start running to a better effect for some of you than others. Some of you are kind of tripping, slipping on the ice, running into the moving trees that, by the way, don't seem to be making an effort to get out of the way like you are. And as
They welcome the impact.
as you all kind of start to make some headway, you see that comet abruptly get a lot smaller, and then it impacts just behind you, and when it gets smaller, it gets to about the size of, it goes from being much larger than all of you to about the size of probably a baseball. Then it impacts the ground and there is an explosion. You see pines from these trees go scattering. There is a blast of kicked up snow and moss, and this general fog that's rolling through the forest behind you and very quickly catching up. And as that clears, betwixt all the toppled trees and the destruction is a crater where you can see glimmering there is a pretty small looking, what looks to be a ball of ice almost. Except it is a kind of shiny blue and it seems to be glowing.
What was that?
Palm will get a long stick from one of the fallen trees to go poke it.
Yeah, you grab a stick from one of the fallen trees. The stick kind of wriggles like a snake.
Ugh.
Yeah.
These trees are both not very wise and also very alive, more so than other trees.
But you go to poke it. Meeting the branch's end, the branch seems to freeze and that cold creeps up the branch.
She lets go immediately.
The branch is frozen solid and it clatters to the ground right by it.
Does anyone need to make any ice cream?
I mean, that would be pretty handy, but I think that's a bit extreme.
No eggs, huh?
Well, more like I think the eggs will probably harden stiff and be broken like glass.
That was an ice cream recipe joke. Never mind. I'll show you my favorite ice cream recipe video after session, Ben.
All right. I think what Bonnie was alluded to is like maybe that makes it too cold. That it's like liquid nitrogen instead. Or is that ice cream video to do with liquid nitrogen?
No, it's when you make ice cream, you're supposed to make a kind of Bon Marie style custard for some of them, and you use eggs and yolks for some kinds of ice cream. It makes it very creamy. So what you'd be doing with the cold is basically agitating it while you freeze it so that it inflates air into. This is another type of kink, I'm sure. Basically, you're like creaming while freezing the eggs, the custard. If that makes sense. That's why the ice cream machines have that like moving paddle inside while it's like super cold.
Interesting.
I'm sure no one's gonna clip any of that and make it really bad out of context.
Out of context, that sounds horrid.
It's a whole thing. Homemade ice cream is pretty fun.
I guess, do you mind if I investigate this, rock or whatever it is?
Sure, how are you going about it?
I don't know if I should touch it, so,
Definitely don't
I
touch
get,
it.
yeah, I'll just observe it and just kind of look at it, I guess, to see, you know what, let's just do divine sense on it, just to make sure it's not anything that's just really, like, weird coming from it.
Oh, Gunther, you think we should melt it?
I don't know if we can do that, little buddy.
Use your divine
I think-
sense, and you detect a celestial presence.
Okay.
Is this
This
a
is-
rock? Or is it a person inside a shell?
Barney looks up at from the direction from which it came to see if he can see anything.
You look up
Wait,
and
this is the size of
oddly-
a baseball, right?
Yeah.
Could be a small person. Like in the orb.
So Barney, you look up and oddly enough, you just see the cavern ceiling off in the distance.
How
Doesn't
did it
look
get down here?
like it could have come from the surface, at least.
That's what I was
Could
saying.
we
We're underground.
Could we send Crow up to go look if there's a path of entry somewhere?
So looking up, it doesn't appear to be any path of entry. Like there's no light peering through or anything. No holes that were made. It's very odd.
Ponto's gonna clamber off of Gunther.
Oh wait, hold on.
Has
I don't think we
anyone
should be messing with this.
has anyone checked it for like teleportation magic?
Teleporting comet.
Barney
that?
is going to use Mage Hand and try to pick it up.
Ooh.
So you use your mage hand, and your mage hand makes contact with it. And very strangely, your mage hand, it appears as though it's speckled with several little stars inside of it before it turns this kind of deep purple color and it poofs away.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh dear. That is weird.
Isn't that something similar to what Palm saw when she spoke to the Scribe of Stars?
What exactly are what do you mean?
I mean, when the scribe spoke to her, wasn't there also like a swirly purple starry mass? Or am I imagining that? It might be imagination because it's been a while.
I believe so, but you would kind of looking at this doesn't look as though it's related.
Okay.
Since we know this is, well, at least I know it's celestial, could I just talk to it? Like, ask it, is there anybody there?
Before you do that, now that Ponto's on the ground, he's going to take a deep breath. And he's going to cast Dragon's Breath and try to breathe fire on it.
It's a dex save, right?
Survey says... I can't remember. Yes.
So you breathe fire on this thing, and a kind of ghostly star-speckled tendril comes out of it, and kind of an open palm, it holds it out in front of the flame, and the flame seems to, upon contact, turn blue and turn to mist. And that tendril, that hand retreats back into it.
I thought the rock was going to jump out of the way, and I don't know if that would have been scarier.
Yeah, I was like, the rock's making a dex check. Maybe we should try touching it with some other stuff. What else do we have? Do we have any more of those sausages?
Before we do that, maybe I'll just talk to it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we probably should avoid this and hope it doesn't spread.
That too. But Gunther's probably... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Gunther's probably gonna say, is anyone there? I know there is some celestial presence here.
You ask, is there anyone there? And Gunther, you feel this chill around you, as though there's a weight on you.
Not this one.
And then that weight lifts.
Rejected, wow.
Okay.
Oof.
Did we all hear that? Or was that
just Gunther.
inside? Okay.
So, I got rejected by this rock.
I'm sorry, Gunther.
This is the first time anyone has swiped left on Gunther.
His ego can't take it anymore. This is it.
It did say not this one, so part of me wants to know what, but other part of me doesn't really want to know that. So,
Oh, let's found out. Potus gonna lean down. Hey!
There's no answer.
that was bound to happen.
But Robin,
Huh?
you feel that weight on
Oh
you.
shit.
I'm sorry, I feel what?
You feel that same weight on top of you. And this chill that runs through you as it happens.
This I can work with.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Again. Reveal yourself.
Okay.
We should get away from here now.
Robin, only you can see it. But standing in front of you looks to be some kind of ogre. It's ghostly in appearance. It is speckled in various stars. It seems to have these horns that kind of curve up in a circular shape. And in the center of them floats a phantasmal eye.
I
Yeah,
can
everyone
sense
see you.
another presence within you.
Yeah. But more importantly, who are you?
I am Witherin. And who are you?
My name is Robin Waverite. Nice to meet you, I guess.
seems you have a connection to something powerful.
And
I
he
guess I do.
kind of he turns to the side, and you can see he kind of draws in the air with his finger, forming starry shapes that form into the shape of your patron.
This one, right?
How do you know that? How do you know how he looks like?
Let's just say we're acquainted. I figure I should warn you of a couple of things. If you'd want to listen.
Alright, go on.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice.
I,
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Oh,
TC, thank you so much. Holy shit.
Whoa. That's amazing. Thank you.
oh my lord.
Enjoy the gift subs, everyone.
Heck yeah.
Man.
Please join me in writing a formal complaint to Twitch about not being able to put sunglasses on the orb.
Complaint filed.
Oh no.
God.
Bari.
Get these losers.
Nightbot said
I spammed,
no.
I spammed emotes. Whoops.
My husband is a bad boy. Yeah.
Failure.
Oh, I didn't know that Himbo and Beat the Cat watched.
Oh. A friend of yours, 2K?
Yes, Novra and yeah, they're friend of mine.
Okay.
Awesome.
nice.
Hell yeah.
That was unexpected.
That's really nice.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, TC. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. I hope you're doing well. But yes, this ogre kind of looks to you, Robin.
You're being led down a dark path, shall we say. This benefactor of yours has your best interests in mind for now, but for how long?
that's not of your concern. I'm sorry.
What if I told you that I could help you?
How?
What if I told you that I could help you with your condition? If I could perhaps prevent that thing you saw in the division from happening?
How could you help for that?
Suppose I should elaborate a bit. In truth, I've had an eye on you for quite a while.
So I guess you know everyone who has said that has been a bad person, has betrayed me.
Yes,
I guess you're
I
not going to
know
do the
that.
same.
What if I told you that I was the one who protected your soul from being taken?
That will be hard to believe.
Do you believe it was your patron? Your benefactor?
I am sorry, what did you say?
You believe it was your patron that saved you?
Oh. Yeah, I think he did.
What if I told you that your patron was just as helpless as you were in that situation? They don't remember much of what happened either.
I guess that's a possibility as well. Alright, what do you want? I guess you're not going to do anything for free.
Cut ties with your patron, and I will become your new one.
I can do that. It's really important to me.
Very well. If it's something you wish to pursue, perhaps another time, I'll be here. Until then, take this.
Manifesting in your hand is a ring, and is very cold to the touch.
Should you need to contact me, you can do so with that ring. And should you need an ounce of power, that ring may also benefit you. But accept my deal, there's much more in it for you. Goodbye for now, Robin.
I'll keep it in mind.
As though a gust of frigid wind is blowing in, the ogre disappears. And to everyone else, while this is all going on, you didn't hear or see anything.
What was that?
Is everyone alright?
Did anyone else see him?
See
what?
See what?
I felt a presence when I talked to it, but that was but it rejected. So.
Oh well. I guess it's nothing to worry about for now.
You sure about that?
Hold on.
Can we elaborate, please?
You said you asked if we saw anything, and now you don't want to elaborate on it. That's really worrying, Robin.
Well, it was just a presence that told me to cut ties with my patron, which I'm not going to do. Everyone who has said that after I left the first time has betrayed me. So I'm really skeptical about anyone who tells me to cut ties with him.
Did he have some sort of justification as to why you should cut ties with your patron?
Everyone says they are going to cure my condition, but no one does. So I don't have any reason to believe that.
Right.
That being said, if there is a certain way, I mean, I don't know. I may be more optimistic than most folk, but I would think that there has to be one way. Even if it's just a treatment that doesn't completely cure it, but at least keeps you stable.
Right.
Yeah, we'll find a way to control it or cure it. I'm sure of that.
That being said, if you aren't comfortable talking about it right now, we don't have to. We can keep moving. But just know that we're here.
Thank you.
And I guess question for
Right.
the DM is is that like orb still there in the crater?
It is not.
Not the,
Did someone
the
say
bad
orb?
orb.
Oh,
I think
so
it was just a rock, was it, or something?
so that's weird. Did anyone notice that just disappeared? Anyone
No.
see where it went?
Maybe it's this ring. Robin is going to show the ring the persons give them.
And yeah, looking
Oh.
at the ring, it looks like it's made of the same thing. It's that very icy blue color with kind of a slight blue glow to it.
Fascinating.
The persons told me I can contact them with this when I need it. So I'm just going to keep it.
Is it safe to wear
Oh,
that?
he talked to you, but he didn't talk to me.
It's a real shame, isn't it, Ponto?
You were just too powerful of a presence, Ponto.
Oh wait, to be fair, you did breathe fire
Yeah.
at it, so he might be mad at you.
Oh, well, it fell at us.
Careful, you might come back. Another one might fall out of the sky at you.
Right, I think with that we should probably press on, in case there are any more explosions.
Agreed.
Boom.
And I will type out what that ring is for you. Give me one moment.
Cool.
Ponto returns to Gunther's shoulders.
Gunther is happy because that means now he is as tall as the other two big boys. he needs that extra 2 inches to kind of match Barney's height.
Size difference? Not anymore.
I'm thinking a couple inches. Ponto's 2 or 3 feet. I forgot. So yeah, they both definitely are the tallest.
Mm.
With him on your shoulders, he's 2'3".
That's good enough for him. Gunther is 6'11", so.
With our combined power,
You can finally look into Barney's eyes.
we're 9'2". Ponto is so high above the world.
Alright, there you go. Witherin's Frigid Ring. It's an icy ring from an ogre-like entity named Witherin. Can be used to telepathically contact him, and while worn by a warlock, they can cast the Ice Comet spell using their pact magic or once per short rest without expending a spell slot.
That's pretty cool.
So another one is gonna fall from the sky.
And you can find Ice Comet in Octavian's. It is a 2nd level spell.
Alright, I'm going to look for it.
Yeah, are you all pressing on after that interaction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
At a bit of a faster pace.
Expedited shipping.
Something you notice as you're leaving, the trees that were hit by that comet, their branches seem to kind of move back into place, and they slowly start to get up and walk around as though nothing happened.
I hate this place.
Okay, yeah, that's weird.
I would love to be that unbothered.
moisturized in their lane, focused and flourishing.
Flourishing.
I mean, can they really flourish in ice though? Hi, Vsauce
I
here.
guess not.
The cold never bothered them anyways.
Yeah, pressing on further. After not much longer, you can see that warm light peeking out from behind the trees, and up ahead you can see the city of Erlich.
Oh,
Looks
I
like
think
we're
we're
here.
almost there.
Best we steal ourselves here.
Right.
I'll probably use this time to do some fiery resolve, just to get everyone in the half combat, half like get the scepter back mood. I don't know what we're
Cool.
expecting here.
I'm imagining a more intact Nokrum.
I'm imagining Gunther just pulls out a boombox.
I mean, honestly, modern AU Gunther probably would use a boombox.
I can see it.
Modern AE Gunther, motivational speaker.
Hype man.
Doing a
Like
TED talk.
beneath the window, or
The wall.
I'd go tell Gunther TED Talk.
He's still a therapist, but like on his off like for his hobby, he does like recreational, like hip hop or something. I don't know.
I love that for him.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can see the warm lights of the warm firelight of the city. Something you all notice at the center of the city seems to be essentially just a giant fire pit. And you can see quite a few people are gathered there, sitting and talking and just kind of generally relaxing. As you start to near the gates of the city, you are approached by what looks to be a guard. Hello. Are you all looking to get out of the cold?
Among other things,
Things. Great minds think alike.
Well, I'm quite
Yeah,
alright.
like cat hive mind.
Oh,
Carve, does Ponzo wear shoes?
Yeah, he wears his little Geta sandals.
Okay.
Well, if
The
you're
only thing that makes him remotely tall.
if you're looking for somewhere
half height.
warm, I suggest well, I suggest the tavern. But before I let you in, I just have to ask a couple of minor questions. You all aren't associated with the Feather, are you?
the what?
Oh, the what?
I'll take that as a no.
Who?
If I don't know of the series,
Yes.
no, we aren't.
Okay.
What? Do you know about them?
We've seen unsavory types around, so we're just keeping watch and being a bit more selective with who we freely let into the city, is all.
Alright. I suppose it makes sense.
I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think we are looking for them.
Any particular reason? You looking to go after them, stop them?
Yes, we are trying to stop them.
Oh, that's great news. I would say that perhaps speaking with the mayor about that would be a good idea, although he's been ill lately, so I'm not sure that he is accepting visitors. You guys hear someone approaching from beyond the city gates, and you see approaching is this gentleman who I need to grab art of. Where is he?
Ooh, important NPC time.
You see this fella?
Awful art.
Me when I get you.
He appears to be a Loboscaran, which are essentially wolf folk. He approaches the gates. They're with me. Oh, Mr. Vincent. If that's the case, you all are free to enter. The guard will let you in.
Out of character, have we heard Vincent before?
No. You've never seen this. You've never seen this individual. However,
Barney is just...
you were told by Varaxes that people would seek you out when you arrived.
Aha. Because Barney was just going with it.
Come with me to my house. We have a couple of things to discuss.
All right.
Do we have any food there?
Ponto, we have food.
Well, it's always nice to have older people's food.
Oh, okay, but...
Oh, is Barney's food not good enough for you, little guy?
Free food is free food.
Well, I'm not... You're not paying me for my food, so that is free food. Ponto derailed.
The gears are turning.
Ha.
Ponto.exe.
Windows error noise.
Yes.
Right, I mean, I could... I could, prepare something for us while we're there, if that's okay.
My kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
My kitchen isn't the best, but feel free.
All right.
And yeah, he'll lead you to his house. It's not very big, but it's a nice little house. It's very rustic. You can see that he has the fireplace going. There is this kind of natural warmth. And this kind of smell of a campfire seems to kind of emanate out as he opens the door and lets you all in. Very rustic abode, but not dirty, not unkempt or anything. Just very, very rustic. And he lets you all in, and immediately inside is a living room with what appear to be two pretty decent-sized couches around the fireplace and wooden table in the center of those.
Now, make yourselves comfortable.
He'll sit down across from you.
Thank you for welcoming us, sir.
What's that cracking noise?
You might have heard me. I have a micron pen.
It's like he sat down and it was like... I was like, dude, same.
Come
I know that feeling.
No, you probably heard me cap this micron pen I have.
It does sound very similar to what I feel when I bend my knees.
Crunch.
He does look to be a bit on the older side.
Oh, you look like you would have a crunchy texture.
Okay.
Are you thinking about eating me?
It's not very nice, Ponto.
If it helps, he thinks about eating everybody, so don't be too
there's
worried.
some things you don't need to say out loud.
We're working on that. Sorry about that, sir.
Yeah.
But thank you for allowing us to stay here for the interim.
You all are here to help with the priests, aren't you?
That's correct.
Good. They've been an issue.
Yeah, we seem to have dealt with them before. They do seem to be a problem.
They're also an issue because the two others that would be here to meet you are in their hands. That's just me.
Oh.
It took them.
Right. We're in.
Their hideout is up in the mountains north of here.
Right. And when were they taken exactly?
A couple of days ago. Not too long.
We'll find them.
Is it a difficult climb?
The mountain itself wouldn't be a difficult climb if not for the traps they've put up.
Ah, traps.
Oh, good to know those exist.
What kind of traps?
They're not quite ruins. I'd know it if they were. They're similar to summoning circles, from what I understand.
Buried under the snow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Frustrating. Does anyone have spells for locating traps?
I don't have spells.
Not me.
Could we... Hear me out. Could we put Ponto on a string and, like, throw him?
Oh my god.
And then pull
I
him back?
like this. I like this.
What? So like what's that movie we watched? Stalker.
I was thinking like mine sniffing rats, but kind of also detonating the mines, but hoping that he's impervious to the damage.
Why is he impervious to the damage?
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
He seems like he would be. I can't explain it, but Ponto seems indestructible to me.
Ponto's resilient.
What? Me?
Well, I don't hear a no.
I mean, that's because you're more surprised that you would think that.
I don't know if I was saying that in character, but sure. I don't know if Pom would actually say something like that.
I mean, it would be pretty funny if she did.
Stopped again or not stopped, stymied again by the fact that I don't have a character voice. I should make it clear when it's me versus Pom.
Oh, no, you're good. Honestly, this is out of character, but well, actually, I'll say it in character here. Guthrie would probably be like, maybe we find something that is less, that hurts the little guy a little bit less.
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just responding to some, to an off character.
A mental image that appeared mysteriously.
Like, it just appeared out of nowhere, so I'm not really sure where it came from.
Intrusive thoughts, I understand.
It's a weird day.
It's like as if there's someone controlling me. I don't know.
I feel the urge to wash the dishes in the bathroom sink upstairs.
We all just turned to the fourth wall.
Any Sims players?
I am fine with Ponto staying on the other side of that wall.
Okay, so back in character. Are these traps triggered by people walking across them, or can anything touch them and they will get triggered?
Seems like they're tied to a weight.
Interesting.
Otherwise, the snow would probably set them off.
So out of character, let's circle back around to the lightest party member.
I feel like Gunther would be more willing to do this before he puts anybody else in danger, but that probably wouldn't be conducive to survival.
How much weight are we talking?
Gunther's probably around like 300 plus.
I meant for the traps.
Oh, oops.
But I'm very proud of you for being that weight. That sounds like a good weight to be.
Well, at least
Wait a second.
the ones near the foot of the mountain seem to be, say about 50 pounds. Anything above that.
And are they, do they summon creatures, or is it just damage that happens, like an area of effect type of damage?
They explode.
So both.
Yeah, probably not good.
I mean, we could try and figure out some kind of construct or thing that we push ahead of ourselves if we could get enough distance, but my issue is explosions in a snowy mountain mean avalanches.
Right.
So even if we do miss the damage from the explosion, there is the risk of an avalanche, which could be fatal. So I am open to suggestions. I'm sorry that I don't know how to fly.
Oh, I know how to fly.
No, thank you.
But can you carry all of us, though? That's the question.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's gonna start pointing at everyone. Big, big, big. Not as big. Not as big.
Big boys in the rest.
Ponto just pointing at the party. I'd carry you guys. I'd keep you guys safe. The rest of you,
All right, well, I feel like I've offered many great suggestions, so it's someone else's turn now.
Ponto can flood the traps with my orb.
Oh, right. Forgot you had that thing.
Wait, what?
Oh
You can
yeah,
fi-
I've been drinking from it the whole time.
You can find them, or did you say flood them?
Flood them.
Blood.
How do you mean flood them?
Whoosh.
Through the snow?
Oh, you know, the vampire orb. Remember that guy?
Right. The orb that
Everyone was
makes...
sleeping, standing up. I ate him.
Right, the orb that makes water.
Yeah.
We used it on the Vampire Lord. This is the same place that
Yeah.
you got your portable bathroom.
I'm sorry, my brain feels like Swiss cheese.
Sorry.
But so are you suggesting that you fly up, set off all the traps from the top, making a way for us to go up safely?
Sure.
Why don't I trust that? Sure.
I mean, it seems insane, but guess it could work.
If you could just clear a path for us, at least sweeping away the snow so that we can see them.
Ho ho ho, okay.
There could be a way to make that. You said you have an orb.
Yep.
Maybe
I
we could.
too have an orb.
Maybe we could make it hot water. Let it fires out.
Well, I think right now it's blast water.
Water can be blessed and hot, I'm sure.
I thought it was only holy water for that. For that one instance.
Some places have heated baptism pools.
Oh, speaking of, I'm kind of thirsty. And he's gonna pull out the orb and click it. And he's gonna drink from it.
Excellent, staying hydrated. Good boy.
That idea could work. There are other traps, though. There are also the snow golems. They guard the gate.
They're guarding. It's not that they get triggered by some kind of summoning thing, they're just there.
Yeah.
So if we see them before they see us, we could potentially avoid them.
That would probably be for the best.
Perhaps. They can sense through vibrations.
This does seem like a job for a flying party. Panto, do you think you could go up, help us all get up there, and not, go off and do your own thing and maybe just wait for us? Or come back down even to us, and that we all go up together?
Well, let me think.
I will give you a shiny.
Oh?
Yeah. It'll be really shiny.
Ponto sits on the ground and is starting to really ponder what to do.
Right. So you mentioned there are two others that are the two others that are captured. You might have a description of the two of them, so we can know who we're looking for.
Yeah. One of them's old goblin. The other is he's an Arcanoloth. He's been the bigger side. Probably wearing an apron.
Right. Oh?
Arcanoloth, you say?
Looks like a Tanuki.
Okay. Well, as an apron-wearing aficionado myself, guess that's something to look out for.
He's usually the one that does cooking around here. His name's Rue.
Oh. A kindred spirit, hey?
Yeah.
Speaking of, hope you don't mind. Guess I'll go make something for all of us.
Yeah, have at it.
I'll help you.
Oh, thank
Do
you.
you mind if I jump in on that too?
Oh,
And Panto can only carry one person at a time.
Oh, so I guess I have some helping hands for food prep. That's nice.
What's Barney making?
I'm googling something right now.
All right.
He's consulting his mind palace as we speak.
Barney is opening his cookbook. He's opening his cookbook.
Talos, as you get up to go help, you notice Vincent has been kind of eyeing you this whole time. And finally he'll kind of get up and walk over to you. You have knowledge on runes, don't you?
My God, it's just a I move on to the picture.
Oh my God. That is perfect.
Ooh, wow.
Incredible.
I thought that was like part of his like image for it.
I was DMing Cove, being like the urge to put eyes on this guy. I'm struggling, and he was like, "Do it."
I was like, "Do it,
"Do it,
do it."
Of course he would. Yeah, you mentioned that you had knowledge on them as well.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a rune scholar myself.
Oh.
I think it might be beneficial if I pass on some of my knowledge to you.
Certainly. Are you needing some of mine?
Only if you're up for it, I suppose.
Right? Sure.
There's a very easy way for me to pass mine on to you. And I'll need you to hold still.
He does so. As best he can.
Vincent will take a claw, and with the flat of it, he'll touch the tip of your forehead. And as he does so, you are flooded with runic knowledge. It hits you all at once. It's like the feeling of a brain freeze almost. And with that, as that kind of settles, couple of things. First, Talos, you can now speak Knoll.
Nice.
And on top of that, you are also able to choose yourself a Knoll rune to add to your runic lexicon, and it won't count against your inscribed runes if you inscribe it.
I've studied Null runes for years. I've had a few apprentices, and I figured it'd be good to pass on that knowledge to someone that's going to help us. Even if it's only a bit of help.
Well, I appreciate it. I've not really learned much in terms of Knoll runes, don't really speak the language until... And the whole time he's speaking this, he's speaking Knoll.
Nightbot, be nice.
It's kind of weird that it didn't let you post a clip. I feel like that should be an auto allow from the bot.
It's like, how dare you?
Like a clip of the actual stream you're in.
Nightbot sees a link at all, even if it's not a real link, and times it out.
He's like that crab with the laser eyes.
Now, if you were to like put
silence link,
if you were to put a dot in there and it made it look even somewhat like a link, it would time it out because that's just how Nightbot works, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, we see it in action in Bane's stream as well.
Yeah.
Very zealously blocking everything.
But I hope the runes can help you.
I appreciate it. Here's the Phoenix rune. He just sketches that for him. I've not been able to use it. It's pretty advanced.
Definitely worth looking into.
And he will pull out a piece of parchment and scribble that rune down as well.
Where did you learn about runes?
Learned from my father before he died. What about you?
I learned from my master, Varaxes.
Can't say I'm familiar. Where are you from?
Don't be surprised. There's Voldus, the city of Akra.
I have a brother that lives over there.
Oh,
Distant brother. One I know of. A guy named Percival.
we've met Percival, haven't we?
I don't know. I think you've met someone by the name of Percival, but not the Percival he's mentioned.
Oh, it's like,
Yeah,
Percival is
'cause-
the John of this world.
Have you guys met a Percival?
I'm checking
Yeah,
I'm checking the
I
NPC
definitely
log now.
remember.
I remember Percival being a name. I want to say it was like one of the like a Knoll person.
I don't remember.
I think it was mentioned when we were at the academy.
That's what I was thinking too.
I don't remember. I don't think you have. Maybe it's just
We've met a Patricia.
Patricia!
The name was probably mentioned, but
Maybe.
maybe we haven't met them directly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not seeing anything here either.
Yeah, I'm also checking the NPC log. I'm not seeing a Percival.
Well,
All right, disregard.
yeah, I don't know a lot about him. I've only seen him in person once. But it just reminded me he's over there.
Does he live in Akram?
Not an Akram. He's... Last I heard, he was... I think near the city of Orif. If I'm remembering right.
All right.
But yeah, I just wanted to pass on some knowledge to you.
I appreciate it.
Hope it can serve you.
I just need to go through this list of null rooms to figure out what it is.
For the first time since you've seen this individual, he smiles.
Yeah, I know many of the runes. I'd be happy to scribe it down for you.
That is my artistic rendition of his smile.
It looks like he drank from a glass of milk and got a milk mustache.
It really
One of those
does.
hot milk ads.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Milk does a body good.
Yeah, he'll gladly accept any runes you're willing to pass on to him as well. Yeah, he essentially gives you his own runic lexicon to flip through. To choose your null rune.
Yeah, I'll effectively give my own lexicon to him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what's Barney and Co cooking up?
So Barney has started to make a mushroom stew.
Ooh.
Gunther is basically just helping out Barney. I think Gunther kind of wants to maybe do something with the others for a change.
Ellis cannot cook.
A mushroom stew is
he's doing the dishes.
Mushroom stew is a great choice for a cave adventure.
That's what I was thinking. It was
Yeah.
Just trying to think what Barney would have been able to source besides the pantry of the tavern in the Forgotten City, and I think mushrooms and all kinds of root vegetables that you probably find down here.
Yeah, mushrooms are plentiful.
Candles would run over and be like, "Not that one." Give that one to me for my own purposes. She tucks it in her cape.
Oh, not that one. That one's just for me.
Yeah, exactly.
That one will kill you. I'll make it into a potion for later.
Yeah, and something else you guys notice as you're kind of cooking and stuff. Candles, the devourer you have has climbed onto the counter and is eating scraps.
Cute.
Oh, so when that thing does it, it's cute.
I feel like that's my line.
I think it's better to use scraps than to eat friends and gunpowder. Kind of eyes onto it just for a millisecond.
Still has noticed the chew marks on horns.
Oh no. French and one photo.
Wait a minute. Okay, I got. Never mind. I got like 8 perception, so probably still does that.
He just starts bored chewing on the horn.
I've had things try to eat me before. It's not too different.
Yeah, we've had that too. Oh, sorry.
That's why I'm missing my left pinky toe.
I should make this man some This seems so forlorn.
Yeah, he has a lot of scars on him. Like, his face is scarred. You notice that underneath his cloak, his back is scarred. He's covered in scars and whatnot.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, have you served as a serviceman or a soldier?
More as local hunter. I help bring in food.
You're doing a pretty good job. I think that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, for now, maybe. I'm getting old, though.
That is, Gunther's probably not too old, but, I definitely feel that.
But, I'll hold out while I can.
Does this mint moss work as a muscle rub? Could we offer him some muscle rub? I feel like we should improve this person's life somehow. Just like a little. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, you could definitely make it into something like a muscle rub.
Maybe Palm would ask Candles about it, because that seems like something that she'd know. Hey, Candles.
Yes.
You know how wintergreen and arnica work for muscle rubs? Do you think this mint moss could do something like that?
I definitely think so.
What could we combine it with? I feel like we should. I mean, this. He just looks so sad. I want to fix him.
Yeah,
Girl, you can't fix him.
Gamma, you did.
I can fix him.
Building her harem.
There are so many sad wolf boys.
There are.
There
are at least
so
two.
little time.
There are at least
And
two
to
that
stop
you.
being alone,
Yeah.
and stop being a lone wolf and join a pack.
What if we introduce them to each other? Yeah. They could hold hands. It's still Pride Month.
It is. It sure is.
Do we don't have that other wolf person on the orb, do we?
No, you don't have him on the orb, but you know how to get into contact with him.
I
You know
feel
you
like
could probably get in contact with him through Sabrina.
would that be insulting to introduce them? Like putting a mirror in a budgie's cage?
Maybe we should ask him before.
Yes, definitely. I mean the muscle rub first, but then maybe they have something in common that we could use as like a, hey, I know this other person who also is sad, has scars.
Hey, you're sad like this other guy I know.
Do you know each other?
We know this other sad wolf boy. Maybe you two can make out.
I'll
Just
think
as long as you
about.
make-
Go ahead.
I was about to say, just as long as you make out before the 30th.
Yes, after that it's illegal again.
Yeah, after that you'll explode.
I will think about a plausible reason to introduce them. Otherwise, I think it'll just be too awkward. But we can make him some muscle rub because he looks pretty uncomfortable with all those scars and things, and it's cold, so
Yeah.
Pretty bored. He's got that arthritis going.
yeah, poor dude.
Yeah, he definitely accept the muscle rub. Seems to be very soothing.
Candles breaks out the capsaicin.
Jesus.
Now, don't touch your eyes.
Here, to keep your hands away from your face, do this line of coke first.
You know, I tried to prank someone once by putting chili oil on a chapstick, and then immediately forgot I did that, and then used the chapstick.
Oh no.
Oh, how the turns of table.
Yeah, I was 18. I was young and dumb, and also looked like I had lip fillers for a day. That's kind of what plumping lip glosses do, though. They have like irritants in them to make your lips
Awful.
swell up, and that's like how they work.
bizarre.
I don't want to get on the topic of that particular thing because there are products that do that same thing that shouldn't be doing that same thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, that
But I
is,
can't say them
disgusting.
out loud.
Oh.
Featured in the newest Tingler. Anyway,
Thank you. This feels nice.
try and just keep the area warm after the rub has been used. It'll help it to be more effective.
No,
Oh, and don't touch your eyes after touching it.
yeah, I'll sit by the fire.
A great idea.
Yeah, you'll just kind of sit by the fire for a bit.
Oh. I want to pet him.
Other than that, he doesn't seem too bothered.
I think it'll probably be at this point where Barney will be plating up.
Arthur will help them out here too.
Ooh, what's that delicious smell?
We shall.
God.
We will find out. Well, I guess you all will find out in just a second.
Barney has no idea what it tastes like. He's like, I guess we'll find out together.
Doing it live.
Yeah, you get the soup plated up for everyone. It smells delicious and kind of exotic because the mushrooms down here are so different.
Yeah.
But with the help of candles, you don't end up with anything that's going to hurt you. So
Mm.
Just
Like-
she waits until halfway through the meal, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, that I didn't actually recognize that one mushroom."
So it's not with the help of candles.
for the best.
Despite candles, it's not poisonous.
Candle's just like, hey, cool, you can eat it, but I would want to watch. See what
Sure,
happens.
you can eat it once.
Once.
You can eat it. Just I might be standing nearby for a little bit.
Yeah. You can eat it, but please wait until I'm at least 30 feet away.
Ominous.
yeah, you guys have a nice dinner. I'd say also by this point it's getting pretty late in the day. The sun was setting as you all were making your way into town. Vincent will look to all of you. You all need a place to stay.
That would be very appreciated.
You're welcome to make yourselves at home here.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Sir.
I'll probably sleep here, as I usually do. I like to sleep by the fire.
Does he have any kind of bedding? Does he just sleep on the ground next to the fire?
I mean,
Use a doghouse.
so there doesn't seem to be any like bedding or anything by the fire.
Oh
Like,
no!
he does show you that there are a couple of rooms upstairs, but they don't look like they're used very often. Well, at least not the one that belongs to him.
Should
Do you
we
mind if
offer to?
Oops, sorry.
Should we offer to bring him some? Should we bring him a bed downstairs so he can sleep by the fire in a bed? That can't be good for his back.
I'll leave that up to you.
I'll at least, I'll actually sleep with him as well. Like, just keep him company.
Oh yeah! Happy Pride!
Yeah. Alex would sleep with him. Clip that.
Yeah, you can. There again. The two couches down there. He seems to be curled up on the floor by the fire.
Yeah, I'll make a bed right over where he is. Feels kind of weird for Gunther too. Oh, sorry. You go first, Ponto. Sorry.
Ponto's just gonna nest in North's fur, and I'm guessing North is also gonna sit in front of the fire.
Yeah.
Yep. Nestled into the spectral wolf's fur.
If Gunther mentions that he wants to sleep by the fire too, Tom will whisper to him, just ask him if he wants some bedding. We can bring him down a bed. Maybe he can't bring it down because his back hurts or something.
I'll ask. Do you need any type of bedding or pillows or anything?
I'm used to sleeping on the floor. It's fine.
That's
The null is activated.
God damn it.
How long have you been doing this, like sleeping kind of without bedding or anything?
More recently. I don't always do it, but...
Worried about your two companions?
Yeah.
Understand. But if you don't mind me saying this, it's definitely worth trying to take care of yourself so that way you're in good health when they return.
Yeah.
If you are
good.
Whether you decide to come with us or not, I don't judge at all, but I think they deserve to, you owe it to yourself to make sure that you're in good health for them. I don't think they would rather see you suffering or being in poor spirits when they return.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Is can Palm mouth breathing right behind him give him advantage?
Yeah.
Now Palm's got the eyes emojis.
Palm's like, I'm gonna write so much fan fiction about this later.
I should probably clarify, eye emojis, not eyes emoji.
But
Well,
Gunther got a
both-
16. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Wait, what were you about to say, Dwarf?
Oh no, I was just saying both work. Eye emoji and eyes emoji.
You hear his back kind of crack a bit as he goes to get up, and he will get up. You're
If you want, we
probably
could.
right.
We can still sleep on the couch if you feel that is best, but you can also sleep in your bed here, and I don't think it would change anything.
No, you all are guests. No, the beds are for you all.
How big are the beds?
They're pretty big.
Nice. I mean, it's probably nice for people who are into that.
If you're
So is Gunther
comfortable,
obligated to make breakfast in the morning, or can we still have Barney do that?
I'm like wondering if the beds are like really big, can't we just like double up? I mean like totally not in like a and they were roommates way. I just mean like if we can convince this poor dude to just sleep on a bed, it would make me so happy.
if you want to sleep on the couch, I think that'll be fine. I don't mind sleeping on this other couch here, just keeping you company.
I appreciate it.
How many beds are there?
There are 3.
3? Okay. So I guess 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Okay. Just want to make sure.
I mean, Ponto could probably be like
Ponto's sleeping on North,
Yeah,
so
Ponto's got a bed.
No, I think
Ponto
there'll still be
has bed.
I think there's still like an extra space. But Gunther will definitely see that just to sleep on the couch.
You mentioned me going with you. You want me to come with you?
It is up to you. We can definitely do this. Either way, we're doing this. If you do feel inclined to come, you can, but I'm not going to push you for that either.
I suppose it'd be better than sitting here hoping for something to change, to go out and help with it. I'll go with you if you'll have me.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
So, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that was it.
I was just gonna say, are we moving when the couch is closer to the fire for him?
What's up?
I'll do it for him.
What were you doing?
I'll go and move the couches.
Oh yeah, you said you were okay. I got you. Yeah, easily enough.
Sorry, we didn't come here just for sidewalk dating. Yeah. So I think Palm would probably fit with someone else, one of the rest TM, not the big boys. If anyone wants to double up, but I feel like Barney and Talos might need their own bed.
Or do they?
Do they? Good question. How big is big exactly? The beds, I
they're
mean.
probably king size beds. They're pretty big.
Big.
Right.
Like they could
That's
comfortably.
great, 'cause we have-
They could comfortably.
we have 2
fit
kings.
two party members of any size.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And this guy's sleeping on the floor.
He's got issues, okay?
It's like irresistible. It's like when in cartoons where there's the smell waves and the person floats closer to the smell waves, just through the air to a pie on the windowsill. That's me with people that need fixing.
Ponto is gonna kind of like. You can't really see Ponto in North's fur. You can only see like a little bushel of red from his head. But it turns and looks at Candles. And he's going to telepathically speak to Candles and say, "Oh, Candles, you smell funny."
More than usual.
No, like a different funny. Not like normal funny.
Like, haha, funny.
You always smell like the plants, lots and lots of plants, and sharp smells. But it just you kind of smell. I don't know.
I guess it has been a long journey.
Probably. And the little bushel of red is gonna turn back forward. He's gonna fall back asleep.
Candles fart. Yeah, you fall back asleep. The warmth of the fire and the comfort of North's fur.
That sounds amazing, actually.
It does. Yeah, is anyone else up to anything before they head to bed?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You go first. You go first. It's not important.
Okay. No, Barney will head over to Talos and is like, so, couldn't help but notice while I was in the kitchen there that you spoke Null pretty fluently.
I did?
Yeah, like, when did that start happening?
Oh. Well, he transferred his runic knowledge to me. Runes are the basis of, like, runes are kind of devised into the different languages. You know, I guess the theory is that there was an original language that then kind of got broken up. So, yeah, I guess I speak Null now.
Feel free to say no to this, but don't suppose you can teach me how to, speak Null? There's, it's intrinsically like a part of me, but yet I know nothing about it. So, any help I could get, be a bit more in touch with that side of myself.
I'd be happy to. Actually, I was thinking the rune that was gifted to me, I think would probably serve you well.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean...
So...
Go ahead.
So, how would that work?
Well, I mean, with same how I enchanted your sword, I would just need an object to carve the rune on. While it's active, you should be a lot more aware of everything within a distance around you. So I took the Null Detect rune. While conscious, whenever a creature that is small or larger moves within 15 feet of the creature wearing or carrying the object, they immediately become aware of their presence. Additionally, when it rolls initiative, it can increase or decrease its initiative count by the number equal to my runic attack modifier, which is a +6.
Cool.
And then when it's triggered, it lasts for a minute, and you'll get blind sight for up to 30 feet.
Nice.
So if you have something that, you would like it on, I can work on it, tonight or tomorrow morning.
All right. Would it be permanent?
No, like I can take it off if I need to.
All right. Well, I suppose, yeah, I think let's do it then. I don't know what else. I don't know where to put it though.
Well, you use that shield, don't you?
What, you mean my pan?
Yeah, I could place it onto the handle.
All right. I suppose that could work.
All right. Yeah. Easily enough, you were able to inscribe the detect rune.
I'll post in the chat.
Cool.
So, I guess everyone's like bunking up tonight, huh?
Suppose so.
How many beds are left upstairs?
I imagine who's sharing a bed. I
I
imagine
don't think we actually discussed it at all.
Yeah,
So 3 for now.
Who's sharing a bed? There are 3 total, and Gunther and Ponto are both already sleeping downstairs.
Yeah, so there's 7 of us. There's 2, so there's 5. There's 3 beds, and each bed can have up to 2 people.
I am just imagining Palm and Candles in bed, and Candles lies there with her eyes open and her arms crossed like a vampire, and she's like fast asleep, but she doesn't close her eyes, and Palm's just like, I'm never gonna sleep. This next to me.
Her eyes are open now that she's just kind of like cautiously staring at Ponto for the entire night.
I mean, he is with North, so at least there is that problem taken care of.
She's only staring at a collection of red hair on top of North.
Well, if those 2 are sleeping downstairs, I think Palm and Candles are probably bunked together, and Robin probably needs a bit of privacy given everything that's been going on with them.
Right. Yeah. Guys, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing a bed.
Okay. And he just kind of turns his attention to the dishes a little bit, and his fur is hiding a bit of a blush.
Ew.
Cute.
Ew, hours.
So cute.
In the middle of the night,
They were.
Palm convinces Candles to bring the huge king-size bed downstairs and work together to put... what's his name?
Vincent.
To put Vincent on it. like a corpse. They just put him on there, and they go on either side, and they keep him warm so his old bones don't hurt.
Yeah. 2 of you bunk up. It's very, very cozy, very comfy. Does anyone else do anything before they head to bed?
I'll say this. This probably while asleep. Gunther will make sure that Vincent is asleep and probably just lay hands on him just to, I don't know, ease some of the pain of his bones or scars.
Yeah.
He's the pain of his existence.
Yeah, you lay on hands on Vincent while he's fast asleep. And he seems to rest a bit easier. Definitely tell that he seems to be sleeping a bit less rough.
I will then go on and take my rest here.
Yep.
Very nice. Anyone else have anything they like to do before they head to sleep?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Robin.
I'd like to talk with my patron about withering.
Sure. So you contact your patron, and your patron kind of looks to you. Yes, Robin.
Hey, I This creature, Withering, told me they have a story with you. Is that true?
Yes, I know of Withering.
Could you tell me about them?
Make me an insight check.
Inside. It's
Was that a good oop or a bad oop?
it's a 7.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oop oop.
It's a oop oop.
Everything's fine.
So, kind of asking that question, you can sense there is a bit of pause. Over what exactly, you're not entirely sure, but there's something you notice. You notice a pause. They're a bit hesitant. Withering is, a rather strong cosmic entity. What did you want to know exactly?
They told me you were as useless as me when this Phantom Sorcerer tried to take my soul away. Is that true?
Make another insight check.
18.
Ooh. So you can see, you can sense a lot of shame. And you can tell that they're holding something back. No.
It's okay. I'm not going to judge you.
That ritual hurt a lot. Yes. I had no control.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're fine not to. Also, they say I have to break my connection with you if I want to be healed. Is that true too?
I'd say with the 18 insight, again, you sense that hesitancy. And you can sense that they're not entirely being truthful with you. No, we can figure it out together, I'm sure.
Alright. Alright, I thank you.
Of course. Is Robin heading to bed as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do, you get the sense that somewhere out there, Withering's watching.
What?
I said you get the sense that somewhere out there that Withering is watching.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure.
$17.
You kind of look around and looking out of the window, off in the distance in the night sky, you see a star glimmer. Almost as though it winks.
Okay. Is someone there?
You feel the ring you're wearing. You feel it kind of warble a bit.
Always here.
I don't really want to talk to you right now. I'm sorry.
You go silent. You go silent, and the warbling kind of stops.
Alright, Robin is just going to ignore everything else and go to bed.
All right. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do before bed?
Barney's just gonna do the washing up, and then he's gonna climb into bed as well.
Very nice.
Probably lie awake for a bit.
Very nice.
Yeah, you lie awake for a bit. You can hear the soft snores from downstairs, the crackle of the fire.
The crackle of his bones.
Yeah, the crackle of Vincent's bones.
ASMR bones.
I imagine every time they move, it's like a squeaky door.
Oh god.
Like a cement mixer.
Okay, but like for real, between this session and the next session, we have to come up with an excuse for him to meet the other side wolfman.
Just gotta get Paul on the line.
You're like, hey, is your cute Ruby still there? I think Palm considers sending Nadine a little good night text, but then she's like, she's probably in the middle of a weird ritual. Let me leave her alone.
Gotta respect her hobbies.
Like, thinking about sending a text, but also thinks Palm is in the middle of a weird ritual.
Some mysterious surface dweller ritual.
Oh yeah, such weird shit.
It's actually just Palm with a heel rasping her heels, making sure that she doesn't get those cracks. Just me? I guess being 40 is a trip. Well, almost 40.
Alice will clean up too, and then join Barney in the bed.
Wait, how is the bathroom?
Yeah, tell us about the bathroom.
It's not bad.
It's real bathroom hours.
It's like the rest of the house, very rustic. A lot of this is very like stained wood type of deal. But it's nice. It's cozy. Like it's nothing fancy, but it's very cozy.
Excellent.
Although I would say probably alarmingly on the bathroom counter are claw marks.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what the first thing was that to my mind.
I think
but
we were all thinking that.
I'm pretty sure I read a book that was very much about that recently, so hit me up if you want recommendations on this. Dare I ask in what orientation the claw marks are?
What do you mean about orientation?
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, you know.
Twitch is gonna ban me if I ask a more detailed question.
You can type it if you want.
Show me on the doll.
That's the way I need it.
It's a shame my bleep button only works for me. I mean, I guess it would only bleep me out if I bleeped it.
Okay, like let's put it this way: does it look like the person was facing, shall we say, the mirror side, or is it claw marks like a cat that got scared on top of a counter and scrabbled to get off?
It's like they were facing the mirror.
Interesting. Happy Pride, everyone.
Oh, so that's why his back hurts.
See, now I want to heal him
Yikes.
even more because that's really sad to give up that kind of fun time just for like a sore back.
Oh, buddy.
I'm terrible today. I'm really sorry. I had very little
No.
sleep last night.
No, you're fine.
I kept having the same nightmare over and over and waking up and going, thank goodness, it was just a nightmare. And then I fall asleep and I have the same nightmare.
Oh,
again.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've had a very
I'm
similar
fine.
experience recently.
Oh, it's so frustrating. And then the next morning you feel like a reheated barf. It's just like, why? Why did my brain do this?
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like we've gotten way off track.
Well, I was gonna say, if no one else had anything else they'd like to do, that's where we'll call today's session.
So yeah, like if so Barney is still lying awake. And if Talos is in bed next to him, he'll just like slowly take his hand underneath the covers.
Oh my god.
I was kind of like turns his head over to him. Doesn't say anything. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this alright?
He just feels a reassuring squeeze on his hand. He's like, it's alright. And just like leans over so he can, rest on his mane if he wants.
Cute.
He does.
Very nice. You all.
And it's a good thing that he's got the nose ring, because putting your head on a hairy chest or a face like that, it goes right up the nose, so...
I can confirm this.
It's so itchy, but it's so nice to lie on someone like that, but at the same time you're like, oh, my nose! So Barney's got a built-in barrier for that, so it works out.
Everyone's asleep, correct?
Correct.
Oh god.
Oh, wonderful. Is Candles asleep?
We can't end on a nice note.
Should we roll? Should we roll to see
That's a
if we're
good
asleep?
question.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you if you think you're asleep or not. But if you want to roll to see if you'd be up or not, you can go for that as well.
Like, how long after everyone went to bed is this happening? I feel
That's
like
a good
that
question.
is relevant.
Probably an hour.
Okay.
Mm.
I think we should roll.
Go for it.
What are we rolling exactly?
I guess.
Would that be perception?
Perception.
Maybe
Yeah, well-
Constitution if they're trying to stay awake.
Oh.
Well, I mean, so you guys are going to bed. Like,
Yeah.
you're settling down to go to bed. I feel like it'd be more of like a chance thing of are we up, are we asleep?
Like a luck check.
Yeah, so maybe just
Yeah.
roll a d20. You're up on an 11 or higher and asleep on a 10 or lower.
Palm is long gone into dreamland.
That is a 15.
Okay, Candles is up.
Bonnie rolled a 5. He's very comfortable.
Do not disturb him in Talos.
I mean, this is only happening in Candles and Palm's room, right? Because that's where
I imagine that's where
Ponto
Ponto is
and North are.
going.
I didn't know where
Ponto.
Ponto was originally.
Is gonna lift himself out of North's fur and slowly step down. And then is gonna turn invisible and start walking toward Palm and Candle's room.
You head up
Very
there.
sneaky like.
Do Candles and Palm lock the door, or they leave it unlocked?
I mean, I as a person would always lock the door.
I feel like it'd definitely be at least closed. I don't know what kind of lock it would have.
That's a good point. I don't know if this place does have locking doors.
The doors can lock. They just have like internal like turn locks with a keyhole.
So the question is, would Palm be locking herself in with candles, or would they be locking other things out?
It's a good question.
Like a trapped in here with me situation, or trapped out there, you know?
I imagine Crow is probably asleep, yeah. I imagine Crow is nestled up, fast asleep with his shinies.
No.
Yeah, anyway, at least from Candle's perspective, I think she would have closed the door, but probably not locked it.
Okay. So Ponto, you're invisible. How are you gonna How are you going about going inside? Are you just gonna creep the door open? What you doing?
No, he learned from the bathroom situation. He's gonna turn into a spider. And he's gonna crawl under the door.
Oh my gosh, Ponto's learning. This is actually kind of scary now.
He's learning negative.
Yeah, you do so easily enough. You're able to crawl under the door and into the room.
Awesome. Then he's going to locate where Candles is. And then find some, like, trim or crown molding. And he's going to climb up onto that and start walking along it so they can't see him.
Okay, I'm gonna say make me a stealth check with advantage. Candles, you make me a perception check.
Okay. Would this be passive perception at all? Since I'm not specifically looking for him.
I'm gonna say instead, Ponto, roll your stealth check against Candle's passive perception.
Okie dokie. Yeah, because I am a little spider.
Just a little guy.
Oh, wait. This is stealth. I need a D4 as well. Where did you go? Okay. So that is 3, 4, 5, 22.
That beats 21.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
I thought I was hot shit with that 22, and I kind of puckered up right there.
You can practically see the veins on Candle's eyes bulging as she's observing the darkness.
Her pupils are dilated and expanding at the same.
It's just two pools of black.
She's zoning in.
It's time for the pre-pounce wiggle.
Alright, what
You know,
is
Palm's just
Ponto
like
doing?
honk shoeing
Yeah.
next to her.
Ponto is going to.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we lost Candles.
We lost Candles.
Be right back.
Candles-
I'm gonna deal with
back.
something.
Ponto is going to crawl up on the bed and begin following the smell he smelled before.
Okay. In doing that, you are led to the bag of holding.
Holding your breath is
Oh,
a
God.
minute equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier, right?
Yes.
3 minutes is enough time. And he's gonna crawl right in.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
So you crawl into the bag. You see the expanse of the extra-dimensional space. The various items in here floating about. Reagents and various plants and all manner of other things. And you also see the jar with the goop-like entity in it.
Ponto is going to then shift into his... Oh, because this is the Astral Sea, right? This is the Astral Plane.
Well, so it's not the same. It's similar to the Astral Sea, but it's not the Astral Sea. It's its own extra-dimensional space.
Yeah, if it's torn or like broken, it goes into the astral plane.
Yeah.
But
I
it's not
see.
the astral plane.
It's linked to the Astral Sea, but it is not the Astral Sea.
And he's going to wild shape from the spider into his astral Wyrmling form.
All right, you do so.
And he's going to start shoving one of each reagent in his mouth. Because now he can't smell, so he has to taste.
Okay. You taste a manner of different things. Some of them not so good. Some of them probably poisonous.
Any con checks in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna say make me.
What was that?
I'm gonna say make me a con check.
Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
Watch out! Don't confuse it with that vial of nanomachine tar.
Yeah, that's in there too.
Don't mix up it with the glistening oil.
Ooh, that is a 10.
Okay.
Rip Ponto.
I also have explosive mushrooms from somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, so is
Become
Candles awake for this?
incapacitated.
Yeah, Candles is awake.
Is
Awake
Candles
but
gonna do-
unaware.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, she's not aware that this is going on, but she is awake.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she
Okay.
getting any kind of spidey sense that something's wrong?
Well, first let me do this.
Well, he's not a
'cause-
spider anymore, so no.
Should give Candles that room.
Okay. So, that is 39 damage that you take from one of the reagents.
My God. Jesus.
Holy shit!
You
What was in that?
bite
Good
into
Lord.
something very, very poisonous. I don't know if you have poison resistance or not, but it is poison damage. It is 39 poison damage. Some of the reagents are refreshing. That one, not so much.
That one, that kind of hurt. That hurted.
How much life you got?
Still a lot. I'm just no longer in that form.
Does the bag of holding do a mini, tiny little explosion and
I
cough out a little puff
imagine
of dust?
so. I imagine it does something similar.
That wasn't me.
I feel like Candles, you would notice something's up with the bag. You would see it at least jostle a little.
Oh, fuck. And I think she's going to just grab, like, I don't even know if she'd grab it. I think she might just empty it out because, like, she's gonna probably thinking that that thing is breaking out.
So, so you empty out the bag of holding. All these reagents and adventuring gear and various things pour out into the floor, along with Ponto and his halfling
Pom's
form.
like, I'm having
And
that
he
dream
has-
again.
And he has a like large bit of like drool spit up down his from reacting to the plant.
And now Ponto's sitting on your floor.
What are you doing?
It kind of looks like he could have been frothing from the mouth. I was looking for the smell.
There are a number of dangerous things in there that can hurt you if they're not handled properly.
Ponto spits and goes, "Oh yeah. Oh, I certainly ate one of them."
If you're curious about any of them, you should ask me first.
Can Ponto roll an insight check to see if Candles is hiding something from him?
Sure. Candles, make me a deception check. Although, I'd say given that there isn't really any prior knowledge of it from Ponto's end, other than the new smell, I'd say you have advantage in your deception check.
Thank God, because I have
Yeah.
a -3 on that.
Yeah, I would like to state that Ponto's mindset right now is it's some form of food that you're hiding from him.
Oh shit.
I was about to hype up this nat 1, but I'm a halfling, so I gotta reroll it. Oh, this might be in your favor. I have not used insight on Ponto. Oh, I have a +8. 16.
You said 16?
Mm-hmm. I rolled an
Okay,
8.
so they meet.
Then that is a reroll.
Reroll.
Your move. Oh no, that's better. Candles, you said you had a -3.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. It's a 23.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna roll a 26.
You sense that something is amiss, Ponto. Kendall seems to be concerned about something. Maybe something in the bag.
Ponto kind of squints at Candles. You got some special food that you're not sharing?
If it was anyone but you, I don't think it would be called food.
So you are hiding something.
Does this wake Palm up?
Absolutely.
She's lying there
feel
like.
I feel like pounds of adventuring equipment pouring out onto the floor.
Yeah.
She's probably just so pissed that she's being kept awake against her will. She's not even really following what's going on.
How many items are scattered about, and is the jar one of them? I just need to know, because Ponto's gonna grab something random.
It is one of them, but there is a lot more, I believe.
Oh yeah, there are at least 7 other vials that would be scattered on the floor as well.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Ponto's just gonna reach down and grab one.
Okay.
Okay,
Here's how we're gonna do this.
He's not looking or anything. He's still looking directly at Candle.
Here's how we'll do this. So you said there are at least 7 others.
So counting up, I think there would be there would be 10 things.
Okay. Pick a number.
5 of them are chimera blood.
Yeah, pick a number for the jar to be, and I'll and message it to me. Then I'm gonna have Cove roll a d10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Time for the usual end of game Ponto, keeping everyone on their toes.
All right, it has been messaged.
All right, roll me a d10.
Da 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 da. 5.
Okay. So you grab one. What are you doing with it? You're just staring off with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab one of the vials and you scamper off with it. Are you like taking it back downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah, you take it back downstairs. North is probably confused. As he kind of wakes up a little. You have in it what looks to be some kind of bluish purple liquid.
He's gonna kind of look around for a second. And then he's gonna uncork it and down it.
You do so.
I hate to interrupt, but is Gunther awake for this now, or
I feel like the scampering downstairs with the vial might wake you up a little.
Like, do we all hear this?
You definitely heard something clattering. You that much you all heard. You all heard the clattering.
Alice's eyes shoot open, and Barney's like, "I'm gonna kill him."
It's like a cat being noisy in the middle of the night.
Got the zoomies.
And then scooting on your favorite rug. It's just
God.
not on.
So
It's
you
like my cat, like biting the sofa or the mattress.
Yeah.
So yeah, you down this vial of this goop. It tastes like licking a rusty sword. And aside from that, this is interesting one actually.
It tastes like
Nothing-
burning.
It doesn't
Like-
feel great. And you feel like it's though something's like poking you on the backside of your hand. We'll say the backside of your like right hand. You look down to see.
Yeah.
And protruding from the flat of your right hand is a little horn. Little kind of black horn.
And he's gonna go up to one of the couches and he's gonna poke it with the horn.
You put a little hole in it.
Oh ho 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 ho. And then he's gonna climb back up onto North
Okay.
and go to sleep.
Oh boy. I'll apologize to Vincent and say that we'll fix it in the morning.
He'll kind of look over to where the hole was made. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Why don't we get go back to sleep. I think he's good now.
Yeah, sure enough, Vincent will roll back over and try and go back to sleep. Meanwhile, Candles. What are you up to? What are you up to?
First and foremost, she is making sure that the jar, the vial with the fragment is not the one that he grabbed.
Yeah, you find it.
Sure
find it among that pile.
Okay, I'm stuffing that right back in the bag of holding. I think second would be looking through the other vials to try to narrow down what exactly he grabbed.
So yeah, you look through the other vials and you realize you're missing one vial of the Chimera blood.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I will probably go downstairs to see what has happened.
Yeah, you find the empty jar and you find Ponto asleep on North. And there's a horn sticking out of the back of his right hand that wasn't there before.
Interesting.
Like, it's not super big, but it's noticeable.
Okay. So on the plus side, there's going to be some interesting notes.
There's a lot of things to take additional notes on.
I think at this point, Pom, I can't remember the English word for this, but she sort of, I think stumbles is the word I'm looking for, down the stairs really blearily, and she's like, what's going on?
It's
I really.
long story, but he drank some Chimera blood.
Is he gonna die?
I don't think so.
Alright, then I am going back to bed.
Alright.
That sounds like a really good idea. We should all go back to bed.
You all go back to bed.
Candles is just looming over North.
Candles, when you come back up, could you just lock the door, please? Pom is not aware that Ponto came in as a spider. She's like, we should lock the door. That'll keep him out.
I'm inevitable.
Force of nature.
You think.
Yeah. Does Candles do anything else before we went back up?
I think that she is going to I think she's going to stay up, noting some things down in her book, and she is going to go back to sleep with the bag of holding clutched very tightly.
Okay.
Actually, before Pom goes back upstairs, is Vincent sleeping?
I'd say by the time you come down, yeah, he's starting to fall asleep. He's pretty much there.
She wants to tuck a little blankie around him.
Yeah.
Maybe
you're able
is
to
there
do
one
so.
that'll fit?
Yeah, there definitely
It's gonna
is.
be like tuck it on
You
one
just
side
get him
and
one
it'll
of
pop out the other side.
Give him a throw pillow as a blanket.
Just perch it on top of him.
Yeah, you're able to tuck him in.
Okay.
He doesn't
not
seem
like too aggressively.
Yeah.
Just right.
He doesn't seem
Aggressive
to
tucking
or stir at all when you do.
Okay, good. All right, good night again. And she gives a huge side eye to Ponto and leaves.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, sure enough, you all eventually fall asleep again. For real this time.
For real, for real.
And with that, I think that's what we'll call today's session.
Don't know what you're all talking about.
Shenanigans.
Don't know what you're all talking about. Bonnie is like having the best sleep of his life.
I have a question.
Sure.
If Barney and Talos are going to fade to black,
That is a good question that I'll leave out to them.
Oh.
Let's leave it.
Oh
Open
my
to
God.
interpretation. Leave it open to interpretation.
Yeah.
They have time.
Just find out whether or not the bed is in one piece tomorrow morning.
It's okay. Ponto probably killed whatever mood was set.
I mean, considering Talos is like, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
That's just his normal pillow talk.
No, I'm good.
Somewhere.
Normal for your
That
pillow
gift?
talk to involve a third party.
That gift chucking Simba across the Pride Land, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Somewhere off in the distance, you all are glad that Yorick wasn't here to experience this.
I
Where you
feel
going?
like I feel like Candles is having like the most hellacious night possible, given the fact that the worst possible outcome was inches away from happening. And Poncho is just like, that bitch was hiding food from me this whole
Yeah,
time.
exactly. That was really funny.
I like how
I
all just like
knew her.
Barney and like Robin know nothing about what happened tonight.
I feel like
Oh,
Talos
shoot.
is like having a great time, just like being held and everything, and then suddenly Ponto starts retching on the carpet in the main room where the guests come. And it's like a good carpet.
Damn it, he threw up on the rug again.
I don't think he's gonna like fully get what might have happened till the morning. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. I feel like that's a great AU, like a
During the
modern AU us scenario.
Well,
where
what,
Ponto's
He was
it's like retching on the carpet in the
Ponto's-
next room.
Ponto's the Garfield.
He's the cat of the
Except
house.
for every time Ponto leaves screen, he turns into a different animal.
So he's
So
like,
nothing gets me out of bed faster than a retching pet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, chat, thank you for joining us in the final session of Pride
apologies.
Month.
yeah.
yeah, we got 2 confirmed ship.
And
a little bit of chaos.
And also maybe something for Vincent in the future. The sad wolf man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah.
I love how everyone's like, it's dad, and Pom's like, my son.
But yes, chat, thanks for joining us. We're gonna head on out. But enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your Pride Month.
Thanks.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.